Myself, Rakesh Sinha, teaching class 12th Arts plus Commerce, subject IP, chapter 1st, part 2. Part 1 already I have sent, and you are familiar with the NumPy and data frame. So, how you will apply these all things in the Python pandas, we will see in this presentation. Already you are familiar with the data frames, and this time I am telling you the advanced operations on data frames, in which you will learn sorting data in data frame, selective and accessing from data frame, renaming column name in data frame, adding column to a data frame, deleting a column from a data frame. These 5 points I have given you as a screenshot after running the program. So it will be helpful you to understand and learn the program. So let's start at first sorting. Sorting means arranging the data, whether in ascending order or descending order. We can sort data present inside the data frame by using sort value function. After sort, underscore must be their value because it is inbuilt. So sort value functions. In this function, 2 arguments are passed, out of which the first is the sorting field and the other of sorting. Other of sorting means it will be ascending order or descending order. You have to assign this one. If you are not providing anything, then by default it will be in ascending order. So 2 things are there. Ascending equal to true. So by default it will be in the ascending order. Ascending false. It means it will be in the descending order. Let's see first example of sorting data in based on marks. Example of sorting the data in based on the marks. Marks accordingly I am sorting the data now. At first you have to write the package name import pandas as pd. I have taken students marks pd.series function you are familiar now. Vijay 80, Rahul 92. Let's see this one. Vijay is a key, 80 is a value, as you have seen in the dictionary. So here Rahul is a key, 92 is a value. Same way Meghna 67, Radhika 95, Shaurya 97. This marks and name I have taken. Now next third line, student age pd dot series. Vijay 32, Rahul 28, Meghna 30. These all ages I have given now. Come on the fourth line, student df equal to pd dot data frame. Now I am making the data. At first I am taking marks. After then I am taking student age. Let's see, 3 prints are there. First print student df. As usual it will display name Vijay, Rahul, Meghna, Radhika, Shaurya, his marks and age. From the first, automatically it will display. But now I am going to start the sorting according to the marks. See this print student underscore df dot sort value by equal to marks. It means according to marks I am ascending now. And values by marks. Values will be the marks and ascending order will be in the false. So let's see. Surja, Radhika, Rahul, Vijay, Meghna. Marks is in now ascending order. 97, 95, descending order. 97, 95, 92, 80, 67. And age will also automatically arranged. So one key, if you will arrange in ascending order or descending order, automatically age will also arrange itself. This is the benefit of data frame. Come on the next point, selecting and accessing from data frame. We can access and retrieve the records from a data frame through slicing. Slicing, you know, in the list also you have learned about the slicing, and the previous presentation also you have learned deeply about the slicing. Slicing shall result in the display of retrieved record as per the range defined with the data frame object. You will see the example here. See very carefully example. Import pandas panda. Student name I have taken. Name and name is a key, where values I have taken multiple values: Rinku, Ritu, Ajay, Pankaj, Aditya, and everyone marks having English. In English marks are 67, 78, 75, 88, 92. In economics also marks I have given as a value. IP also I have given the marks. Accounts also I have given the marks. The first print, series generated as. Series generated as usual it will display. Nothing will change. Name, subject English, economics, accounts, IP, everything will display. Next one is df equal to pd dot data frame student. Now I am using the data frame. Data frame means creating row and columns. So row and columns are creating now. Index by default I have already told it starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 names are there. So 0 to 4 name, marks of English, economics, IP and accounts displaying in front of every name. Now next print df. In df, the last df you see 1 colon 4. It means it will start from 1 and end with 4. So in 1, according to index value, on the 0 position Rinku and the 1 position is Ritu. So starting position is 1. So Ritu details is coming now. After then come on the Ajay. Ajay details are coming here. Pankaj details are coming here. Now the question arises, why not 4th are coming? 4th also should come then. But remember the list. Okay, that in the back side it starts from -1, -2, -3. That's why it takes between 1 to 4. So 3 datas will display. The last one will not display because 0 is countable now 1. Therefore 1 to 3, only 3 data will come because 1 colon 4, here only 3 differences are there. That's why output only 3 will come. Clear? Now creating index data frame using list. Data frame using list with index also. To create an index to the data frame using list, we can give index to the data frame explicitly. Explicitly means you can create the index yourself also. By default 0, from 0 it will start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can give the index value yourself also. See the example of creating index explicitly. Here again I have taken the student name Rinku, Ritu, Ajay, Pankaj, Aditya, marks of the subject English, economics, IP, accounts as usual. data frame I have created where all data are displaying in a data frame. So now come on the line number 6. df equal to pd dot data frame student index equal to index. Now I am creating s number 1, s number 2, s number 3, s number 4, s number 5. Now see the differences. The first data frame from student, as usual, it's displaying up to 4, but in the next where name, English, accounts, IP and accounts is displaying, in place of index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the assigned index which is given in the program, s number 1, s number 2, s number 3, s number 4, s number 4, s number 5 is displaying. So you can change the index according to your desire also. Change the index column. Earlier we were changing the row wise, but this time I am calling the column wise. As you know that the data frame is a combination of row and column. In array also I have explained you. So by default the index is displayed from 0 to n minus 1, n imagine any number. So n minus 1, where n is the total number of records. Pandas also provides us with the flexibility to select the other column present in the data frame as the index column instead of the traditional 0, 1, 2. This can be done using set index method. Method name is set index. After set, underscore must be there because it is inbuilt in the pandas library. See the example. In example I have taken name, as is the same name is there, English, economics, IP, accounts. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 subject marks I have taken now. Third line, df equal to pd dot data frame student. So frame is creating, index value also there, name, English, accounts, IP, students, all are displaying details of the data frame. The fifth column, df dot set index. I am setting the index, not changing. Name. What index I am taking? Name. In place equal to true. It means it must be exist in the program. It will not exist then in place of this it will display non. You are very familiar about non. It means it is not existable in the program, but here I am using this one true. Now see the index becomes name, Rinku, Ritu, Ajay, Pankaj, Aditya, and marks is separated with the name, but marks is not changing. Rinku marks is same, Ritu same, Ajay same, Pankaj same, Aditya same. So you can make the index of name also, not only numerical form, also as a string. The next program I am giving, pandas provide us flexibility to even change or rename any column inside a frame. You can rename the column also. Previous same was there, it was not changing, whatever we have assigned it was assigned, but we can give the column name also. Very simple program it is. Import pandas as pd. A1 I have taken variable, I have passed the parameter as a list 20, 30, 25, 26, 15. Data frame I have created. Print I am displaying now. df dot columns. Columns name I have given age. And then print df. So according to the fourth print, 20, 30, 25, 26 and 15 is displaying. But the last print df. Okay, see the before print df dot columns equal to age. So 20, 30, 25, 26, 25, and this columns heading becomes the age. It means inside the data frame you can give the column name also. Next slide you will see adding column to a data frame. You can add the more column also. Let's see, both I am taking in the representation in this program also. As usual, a1 variable I am taking, print a1 columns name I have taken age and print df, but I am creating more now. df age to 45, age to as a column name whose value I have given 45. Why I have given, I will explain this one just now. Age 3 pd dot series, all I have taken now as a series 42, 44, 50, 60, 45, and index I have assigned 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can assign index according to your choice also, and I am making the total of the age also. This is another column I am making, where df age plus df age 2 plus df age 3, the supplement columns which I am going to create. The totaling also will display. Let's see that in the first part the all values are displaying. In the other part age column is displaying. The third output you see how many columns I have created: age, age 2, age 3, and total. Indexing is showing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, age 20, 30, 25, 26, 15. But in age 2 everywhere 45, 45, 45 it is displaying. Why? Because age 2 I have initialized values 45. So it is changed. Age 2 everywhere 45, 45, by default it will display because you have assigned the values 45. Age 3 as usual now 42, 44, 50, 60, 45, no changes. In total it will display now age plus age 2 plus age 3, all age totaling displaying in the separate columns. Like this you can make multiple columns using the df dot columns and assign the name. Another, selecting a column from a data frame. Particular column if you want to select to any purposes. In such way, the method of selecting, accessing a columns of a data frame is similar to slicing using series. Pandas providing three methods to access a data frame columns. First one, using df object. Df object means any name you can take. I have taken df by default, I am taking now. So you can take any alphabets, but remember it must be in alphabets. So df object column name I have taken. Using numerical index. Then ILOC attributes. ILOC is a predefined in the Python package. It's an attribute, not a method, because I am not using any parenthesis. Like example I have given, df object dot ILOC and column number. See the program using of ILOC method. See method I am telling, but even then I am using the symbolic form of the list. Okay, because it is not a function. Import pandas.pd, A1 values I have taken, data frame I have created, line by line you see as I am telling. Print A1, so obviously A1 20, 30, 25, 26, 15 will display. Column I have created age, as I have done earlier also. Print df. So index with age is displaying now. Age 2 equal to 45. Age 3 also I have taken a whole series and index I have assigned. Total I have taken df age plus df age 2 plus df age 3. This one also I have taken as a printout. Now df dot iloc. See this line carefully. iloc. Starting with colon. Colon means the whole values we have to fetch. But from where to where? 0 to 3. See, 0 to 3. So, how many columns now? First one is index 0, age 1, age 2 3, age 3 4. Now count 0 to 3. 1, 2, 3. So automatically now total is removed because I have not called total. Only 0 to 3 index I have taken, so it will display only 0 to 3 means 4. As an array you have counted in the row and columns. So when you will take 0 to 3, it means it becomes the 4. Now deleting a column from a data frame. How you will delete? One column I want to delete now. Then use 3 methods you have. del keyword, pop method, drop method. You can use any one. Both will work same. Let's see one example about this. A1 I have taken same number. No any changes here. Up to total I am not making any changes. I am using now right now pop method age 3. It means age 3 should be removed from our output. So see the output 12 where it is written, output 12, 0 42, 1 44, 2 50, 3 60, 4 95. See now, you can guess which one is coming now. Age 3 and the index. Remaining is removed. Age is removed. After age 3 is and total. This one also removed. And last one in displaying also age 3. It means which one is coming now? Age 3 and remaining is removed. Same way if you will use delete, the entire will removed. So all 3 methods will work as usual here. So thank you all students about this data frame. Run this program. At first install Anaconda and text script will be Jupyter. On Jupyter run the program and try it. Next class will be of descriptive statistics, which is already I have given in assignments. Read it carefully. Okay, next slide I will show you the descriptive statistics. I think it's clear. And I will also give you one guideline how to install Anaconda on the next slide if you're facing any problem then. Okay, good luck. Thank you.